So I get asked a lot still about the very, very brief 5-minute relationship I had with Robbie Williams. And I'm going back like 21 years ago now. I know, you're probably looking thinking, how the hell did she bag Robbie Williams? I scrubbed up all right back then. I'm just an old middle-aged woman now. And I get a lot of questions about what was he like, and I never ever respond to them. I've never done a kiss and tell, although the press tried to pretend I did, but I didn't. And yeah, I don't really talk about it much. At the end of the day, it was so long ago, I can't really remember that much. However, where's my hair going? However, I did get asked, is there any funny stories? Now, it's not really about Rob as such. It's not really about Rob as such, but and Rob's very happily married now with, beautiful children and a gorgeous wife, and he seems so happy, which is lovely to see. And since then, I've been married and divorced. Didn't get as lucky as Rob, and found my soulmate, but never mind. So yeah, so basically the funny story, and this is a true story. First time I went to see him, he had his apartment in Chelsea, and he had obviously the penthouse, and he was at the height of his fame at the time. So yeah, had a lovely bachelor pad, needed a woman's touch. Sorry if you're watching this, Rob, but I'm sure Ada's put all that right. And look how changed I am. So I'd gone there, and I was sleeping, and in the middle of the night, like a lot of ladies, needed a wee-wee. So I got up, I went into the bathroom. Honestly, it was like a scene out of Friends. And being probably the biggest pop star in the world at the time, had very, very fancy and very advanced things. And when I went into his bathroom, I couldn't find the light for love nor money. So basically, like the scene out of Friends, I started, and hang on, I haven't got a holder here, I do apologise, but I started thinking, okay, clap. Will the lights come on if I clap? Nope, lights didn't come on if I clapped. I was like, okay, maybe if I talk to it. So I'm like, lights, dim lights, bright lights. So I'm kind of saying this, and I didn't want to get up and wake him up in the middle of the night and go, how do I use your light switch? I look like a right idiot. So I took the decision. I could not figure out how to turn this light on. There was no light switch. It was very posh. Apparently it was all from a panel outside, but not just your average switch. It was kind of very posh and very hidden. So I ended up, it was pitch black because there was no windows in there or anything like that. So I kind of was feeling around, felt the toilet, great, I'll just do it in the dark. Got on the toilet, it was a weird toilet, got on the toilet, had a wee, couldn't find the flushy thing. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Realised I'd peed in his BD and realised it was all over the floor. I mean, seriously, how do you explain that to Robbie Williams, that you have peed all over his floor? I cleaned it all up. Now, if you do happen to scroll past this, Rob, I do apologise. Yes, it was me that pissed on your floor. Yeah. So, yes, that's one of my funny stories. I do have another one as well. If you notice, it's nothing giving away about Rob. That's not my style. So before you fans jump on me and go, wait, 10 stories for about him 21 years on. For clout, no, it's not. It's just, it's just a funny story that I decided to share with you. I do have one more. Which again, really nothing to do with Rob and more to do with me, but it will just show you how out of my comfort zone I try to be dead cool. I was like, when Rob was around, I'm dating a celeb, he's just your normal guy, he's and then when I'd get to him, I was like, I'd have flashbacks and I'd be thinking, Jesus Christ, you're dating Robbie Williams, man. How did that happen? And it was by accident, by the way. I didn't go looking for it, anything like that. So yes, that's my funny little story. Pissing on Robbie Williams' bathroom. So yeah, happy days.